What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Joe Biden. I'm your host, and this is Vinsmoke Reiju in OP10. Now today we are going to look at OP10 Vinsmoke Reiju and review her actually strengths-wise, fun-wise, how fun it is to play, and we also will be doing a little bit of a ranking for her support she gets. Now a little disclaimer at the start, that wouldn't be that kind of a big of a support, but before we get into that we need to play some games, so we will also play some games. And first I think we should actually go and look at the stats, how she performed in OP10 stats wise, and for that I'm going to review some rankings in the gumgum.gg ranking list. And on here we can actually see that Vinsmoke Reiju performed in some tournaments, at least in some flagships, and what's this, standard battle. Okay, the flagships are more important or more qualifying for this deck. I think this should be a 6-round event, and if we look at the deck list, this is the support we get. This is a 2k counter for the Foxy part of things. The effect is actually not relevant at all, and it's just one more search target for the Porsche, and that's it. And on the Vinsmoke side of things, we just have this Sanji searcher, which is actually just this search event minus the trigger. Yeah, that's not that great of a support, it's just consistency. This card also has a 1k counter too, and that's it for this. Going back into the sim, we can now see here our deck profile for this video. As I mentioned, this video will be an analysis, so that includes gameplay as well. And this is the list I have found myself to be best suited for the OP10 meta. You saw on the website that this Niji was cut, but I don't think that it should be cut, because there are many forecasts that are still important in this meta, in the OP10 meta, that have to be removed, and this is basically the only removal we have. And on that part, I think I did best to cut on the event, which cuts us for the consistency part, but I think this shouldn't be cut. Not yet, not in the OP10 meta, maybe going forward, but this is too important. You also see that this deck is entirely purple. There is no blue card, and that's not something I am doing because there is not better options out there. You can, as you saw in the deck profile, you can always play Pudding, you could play Red Rock. You saw in my last video how good those cards are. Lol. Subscribe to my channel, please. But the deck is just too tight. Otherwise we would consider playing this Judge as well, the father of the siblings. But yeah, this card is too slow. You don't want to limit yourself in Don management beforehand, the turns before, because that's the best thing you do, minusing Don, just to play this out in a future turn. I don't like this card, it's too clunky. It's the reason why we don't play stuff like this too. The only thing I would strongly advise to maybe find place to play is the Black Maria. That's it. Yeah, but this is the deck as best as it stands, on my opinion, and we will take this into the sim right now. Alright, our first game is against Arlong. That's interesting. This hand is actually nuts. I'ma keep this. Yeah, and then we play out this stage just to have this in trash. Activate this, trash this one. We take the other one just to guarantee we can play it twice in some turn. He just passes. This is the effect of Arlong. If you don't know what he does, just pause. But going back to our side, we will do the following. We can hope to find a small weenie breeze, but first let's do this into, yeah, that's nice, that's actually nice. And then we swing 5 into life. Being a 4 life leader, he has He has to counter this, yeah. And then we play out the Porsche, use the card action to get a 2K counter, play out this one, draw another card, activate this, and then draw another 2. That's actually a really efficient turn. And what he does is he swings just stupidly into life, and I'm actually considering countering out this. And I will, just because we have another baby Reiju in hand and another big Reiju in trash, and this is fantastic to see, because what we can do now, if you don't see the angle, we will swing 3 times 5k. He takes 1 and counters out 2. That's what he will do, and that's the first one, and that's the second one. This one he takes, and then this one he counters out. And after that, if he has no trigger, he has no trigger at all, we will do this and get this one and play out this. Now we have a total of 6 cards in hand, and we will do this first. No, we will do just to search out twice. Yeah, this is the sequencing. We do this to get this, I guess, return, and then we have no Dawn left. That's that was not that great, but it's okay. I'm humbling myself here. We drew an additional card because of the Porsche effect. We cycled or shuffled 1 down back, and the Reiju was able to draw the card. And yeah, that was the mess up here. I think we counter out this for 5. I don't know what he could play, but I want my hand to get low. But on the other side, nah, let's make it leave the field. Okay, that's a big swing, bro. 9. Okay, he cheats out the Kikunojo. I really want to counter this, but I have to give up 3 cards in hand. I'm doing that. Yeah, because I want my hand size to be low, and that's exactly what we get. We will trash this to get another one of this, and then activate Reiju's effect. Nah, not yet. We're looking grim. That was actually not that great, because we need a baby Reiju, another one. Let's see if we can get that. We can get this. This is fine as well. Yeah, let's take this. Return in that order is okay. And then play out this, activate its effect, to play this out, to bounce this back to hand, which makes him go mad, I believe. Then activate this, return another one, and draw 2. Now we have a hand of 5 cards, and swing 3 times the charm into life. Now I could remove this buggy, or rather I could have bounced this one, but he needs to swing into board. He needs to ignore life because it's too overwhelming, so this double attack doesn't do anything at all. That's at least my understanding, and he concedes. Oh, next up we have a mirror match. Now we will keep this hand, I think. Yeah, we will keep this hand just to play out this into this one and pass the turn. Now I didn't have the choice to go first, but he gave it to me. I don't know why he did, because I can minus Dawn, so I didn't see why she would do this. Why she would take her from herself the opportunity to play Porsche into something, but that's on her part. She mills a Ichiji, which is actually great, and she starts off with the stage, which is great as well. But I will not play the stage this turn, just for the tempo. Now, not swinging here is a considerable choice because he just will drop a Reiju and fill his trash. Yeah, there it is. But I think it's okay. We have to get this big bro. Yeah, we're getting the big bro. Ah, no, we only can get Chopper. I got confused there, but that's okay. We will use the Reiju effect to cheat this out to get 2 extra cards and then pass. Yeah, I'm a bit frightened because he already has a Reiju and an Ichiji in trash, but it's okay. Me being the second person to play out an Ichiji is great, so I can shrink his Ichiji. But yeah, we'll see. This will be a 5, a flat 5. This one I will counter out, just to get lower in hand size, and then a 7 into life, which I will counter out as well. Yeah, but he's on 3 done. I'm outgrinding him. If I keep minusing heavily here, there's nothing he can do. That's the funny thing. Maybe we can see another big Reiju to minus. Yeah, let's do that. Activate this to trash, and we see this. Yeah, there's not much we can do. Yeah, the plan does not go accordingly, but he's on 5 done next turn, so that's great too. I will keep swinging here, despite him having the Ichiji, because I don't really care that much about my board, but let's see what he does. He at least gives us Gina, which is a 2k counter, and he goes down to 2 life, which is actually stupendous. It's not that good of a game plan. He shouldn't be doing this, because he now has 7 cards in hand, but he's also at 5 done. I don't know if this guy ever played this deck, but it seems really odd. 7 into 5, and yeah, I will keep it. I want to keep it. Giving him a 2 and a 1 here. Or should I be doing this? I can't trash this. Let's do this. Yeah, this was probably not that great of an idea. I shouldn't have done this, but it's okay. Let's see what he does next. Just attach 2 swing, 3 done. He uses the search event. Okay. He's running out of options, I guess. Options to do, actually, because he's at 5 done and he has 7 cards in hand. I'm actually feeling pretty safe. This is I was afraid of getting humiliated here, because I'm actually doing a video on this and he's probably not doing anything. Yeah, but it's okay. I think we already have an Ichiji in trash. The logical thing here to do is just to play this out, activate its effect, minus a Dawn, get this, and then minus the Ichiji. So he's now yeah, he concedes. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. I'm going for a streak here. Oh, he plays Red Rock. That's interesting. I'm going for a streak here, conceding streak. Yeah. Alright, see you on the next one. I don't really like this starting hand, so I'm going to mulligan it. And we see the stage into this, and then we take... Oh, we actually should have trashed this, but it's okay, it's fine. So we pass. This is Kalgara's effect. If you didn't know what he does, basically can cheat out a card. That's it, actually. And then we are going to first play this to find a baby Reiju. We don't find a baby Reiju, but we're going to take the baby Ichiji. Then we swing 5 to Dawn. He takes that, which is fine. And then we take the other, we take the baby Reiju, and then we search out another one. And that would be, shall we take this? I think this is the right choice, because he has some 4 costs and lower. At the end we trash this to get a 2k counter, and then we can pass. So we search 1, 2, event 3, and then this 4 times this turn. We essentially bottom decked 18 cards. No, minus the ones we picked, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14 cards. Yeah. He swings 8, plays an upper yard. He draws the Enel from this. This is fine. I have to rush him down. If I don't do that, I am in trouble. So first things first, we do... because we had 5. We just do this. Minus a Dawn, play this one out. And just use this. Choose no target actually. And then swing a6. This is what I mentioned earlier in a game before. I could have swung first and then play it, but he takes it nonetheless, which is a misplay in my opinion. So he goes down to 2, and that should seal the deal next turn. I'm going to trash this, and then get a Reiju just to have counter in hand, and then we'll see what he does. He's at 6. This will be a rush ace. Oh no, it's a Kalgara, take life. Okay, this will be a what's his name? I don't know. Anyway, we counter out with this. What's his name? Norland. Yeah, Mont Blanc Norland. That's fine with me. I am able to do this first. Or shall I do anything else before? Nah, that's not great. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 cards in hand. That's a hard choice, to be frank. I think I'm going to do this, and then not use it yet to play out this. Now I'm at 5 in hand to minus and play this out to draw, to go to 8 to activate this, to play this, and then minus this, which is actually not that important. It's the same thing again. I could have swung first, which would have made it easier for me, but it's okay. It's okay. He counters out with the 2 cost or 2k anyway, and that's the 0 cost. What does he pitch? Holy. It's a holy omen. Holy. He's next turn at 8 Dawn. He probably, that's another 2 cards. We ripped 5 cards this turn. That's actually crazy. But we can do this just to be able to bounce back the Ohm Holy combo if he plays it out. And we will grab a Soda from this and then pass. Yeah, I think that was the right thing to do here. We have a bit of counter, not the greatest things to pitch off or hand, but it's okay. And that's it. That is what I meant. Now we can bounce back this shit. This is even more important to bounce back. We will bounce back the Reiju, definitely. Maybe we can bounce this and this. That'd be great. That'd be great too. We're not going to take this. However, this one neither. Counter out this one. And this we have to take because it would cost us 4 cards in hand, and that we can't do... Yeah. If I had another 2k, I would counter out, but we need to take this. Yeah, so what we will do is, most importantly, we do this, use the effect into, yeah, let's take the 2k, that's actually pretty good to find that, into this. And that's actually crazy. We have one in trash, let's double check. Yes, we have it. And then activate its effect to play this, to bounce this back to hand, to then actually activate this and find, nah, we don't find the second one. I think we bottom decked it pretty deep, which is okay. And now we can do some cycling. What we will do is we swing 5 here, because next turn he will have his anal, and then we swing 5 here. He needs to counter this out too. If we leave him at 2 life, his anal will be worthless. So swinging this into life would be good, but we can starve him like a little... Yeah, let's not say that out loud. He actually probably doesn't have that much of counter. What we will do is we play out this to replace this, use its card effect and get a 1k counter into this ETG to replace this, and activate its effect to, oh yeah, play out from our hand probably. Now we can play it out from hand, no biggie, and then swing a 7 here, which he will let go, and that's it. No swing into life. Make his anal suboptimal, so that he has to play an ace here and decide for the rush or for the life. That makes it awkward for him, and also he will not be able to swing into our 7s, and if he does so, we can counter out comfortably. Yeah, I thought so. We are not going to let that slide, because we are built different, man. We are built different. Yeah, nah, that was cringe. Forgive me, guys, I didn't want to introduce no cringe on my channel. No, this one too. And the best he can do is an 8 here, and that one we can counter out as well. So he's pretty cooked actually. Oh, he goes into life. I'm going to counter out that one too. Our board is full. He's cooked. We only have 4 Dawn, but that's 5-7 swings and a 6 swing. He's actually cooked. Oh, that's great for him. He probably has another one. Let's make it awkward for him. Let's swing 6 here. Get a 2k. You're not the thinker, bro. You're not the thinker, bro. Do you have a trigger or not? It's the only thing he could pop with yellow triggers. But let's actually do this. Trash this and see what we get. I'm going to take the 2k counter, because I actually don't need to establish anything. My board's full. I'm going to do this first, so that it doesn't get popped by triggers. And then he uses the second one of these, and now it can actually be a winning scenario for us. He counters a 2 and then takes a life. He doesn't have anything. I think this swing will seal the deal. These are all bricks. Yeah. Oh, I forgot that we did bounce this to hand. Yeah, GG's. Was a fun match. We have a leader I'm really excited for. This hand we will keep because it looks promising. And then we can just Play the Sanji, hope to find a stage. No stage, but this baby should be okay. Yeah, this is better. Because we can go into this, into this, into this. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, search a Luffy. This is a new leader from OP10, the format we are reviewing, and you can pause to read. As always, it's law. You basically can heal a life, which is actually pretty nuts. And yeah, let's find another push. This is actually great. Return cards to deck, play this, and then swing. Not swing. Activate its effect, play out this, and then minus this, and then swing 5 first. So we're getting 3 cards out of hand this turn. Or he counters out just 1 swing. Yeah. Same thing here. Maybe I'm learning it in the future, but I should have attacked first and then played and swinged. Just to get the chance to get him to 2 life, but it's okay. This is good. This is really good for the deck, because we also can swing into all kinds of different chump searchers in the game. This counts for this, for Momo, for what's his name, Lafitte. It's just free. It's free, basically. Now we did this, and actually we could KO this one too, although that doesn't do anything good for us. But let's see if he triggers something out that we can then bounce back with the Niji in hand. 2 hand, rather, because we can play this, into these. I hope he triggers something out, because that would be a card less in hand that we then rip from the board. But actually it goes back to hand if it's a 4 cost, so just ignore me. I'm just yapping. Take? I don't want to bottom deck 2 of these. I really don't. I'm messing up the searches again. Then we play this, and do I want to do that? I can leave it standing, so I don't minus, and I can do this next turn. I think that would be better. Yeah, let's pass. Let's just try it. I could KO this, but this isn't of any concern. He probably is going to play a Basil Hawkins to... Oh, no, he plays a Cavendish, which is fine, I guess. This doesn't do anything. Yeah. We do this next turn. So at least we guarantee to minus a Don to draw a card back with a leader. And this is what he does. It's basically the room ability. He bounces there and then plays a card from life. But I think that was not the greatest thing to do. Although he maximizes here on the 6 Don he has. But I'm going to counter out this, I think. This can't swing. No, I'm going to counter it out with a 2 and a 1, because I think next turn will be costly for him. So what we do first is we go with, I'm going to, sorry, I'm thinking loud here, but that doesn't do anything. Play this. Forget it. We still not going to do it, because this guarantees we can play this next turn. So I'm going to swing 7 here, and then and then I'm going to swing. That was 2 1 case. Oh, was it? Nah, it was a 2 and a 1. I swung 7, obviously. I'm going to bait him. Or shall I not bait him? Nah, I shouldn't bait him. I should swing 6 here. Block counter 1 probably. Let's see. I should have played this next turn to have a swing more, but this way I can still guarantee to draw a card off leader effect, so it's okay. I'm going to swing another 6 just because he counted 2 1Ks this time at least, which is great for us. Maybe he gets the trigger this time. Nah, still no trigger. And then this, he blocks and counters 1. Yeah. And then we activate this to get this one back to KO this and draw a card. And that's our turn. And we probably didn't need to play out the Sora. Because we found this, so the sequencing could have been different to maximize on our value, but this is okay still. I think we have the game here either way. The only thing that's a bit concerning is that we are low in hand size. We only can counter out of one thing this turn, and this is not it, because this is the highest swing he has now. This is 6, which isn't going to swing, but this will be a 7, and then the Don open for... I'm going to let it go. And the Don open for what actually? For what? Nah, he lost. He had no counter in hand. I had the rush. GG's, bro. I actually think this deck is cool, but this wasn't it, bro. Yeah. Now, coming on to the end of our video here, Reiju is actually a really strong leader. It has some weak matchups, but still is a 7 out of 8. This wasn't certainly enough matches to make a definite statement about that, but I think 7 out of 8 is a good rating for the deck strength. In terms of support, I hate to break it to you, but you saw in the gameplay, the support in OP10 only adds extra consistency, and that's it. It doesn't actually change anything fundamentally to the deck's game plan, but rather makes it a little bit more consistent. But overall, I think this is one of the funnest decks to play in the entire game, and therefore it gets a 9 out of 10 in terms of fun, and I would recommend you to play it in your locals and online as well. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and see you next time.